Now, I want to go back to a graphic that we just had earlier that looked at the costs of energy, because it gets back to the nuclear debate. I've been highlighting this week how the International Energy Agency shows that nuclear is actually the cheapest long-term energy supply. And you've supplied us with this graph here, which shows that also, apart from coal, the black coal that people want to get rid of, nuclear also compares very well when it comes to levelised costs. So the cost argument against nuclear just doesn't stack up.
Yeah, I mean, nuclear is more expensive than coal and is likely to remain more expensive than coal, but it is it's a great technology. The reason why nuclear is so much more expensive is because we are making huge demands on safety regarding nuclear, and that makes it very difficult to do. You know, essentially, that does detract from nuclear in ways that it's intended to do to detract. But, you know, it should be the power of the future. I mean, it is intrinsically cheaper than anything else, but it's been that way for a long time. And unfortunately, what we've seen in the last 15 or 20 years is actually a decline in the share of nuclear in world electricity. It's gone from about 16% to about 11%. As a result of the assault on this technology. But intrinsically it's there, and certainly it's reliable, it's dependable. You build a plant, it'll last for 100 years. It needs very little refurbishment in that period. And you compare that with wind, which has probably only got a 20-year lifestyle, and then after that 20 years, it really has to be scrapped, and that presents some problems for landfill and all those sorts of other issues. Nuclear is going to be, I mean, the numbers you had up on the chart there were that's the price of wind ex factory, if you like, ex generator. But in the case of wind, you've actually got to firm it up. And in terms of what the cost would be for firming it up for Australia as a whole, one estimate from a reputable firm called Global Rome has said it will take 25 snowy twos to do that. Well, we only have about 3 of them anyway. Yeah. But that is an indication of the cost to do wind. You know,
and just the practicality. You can't do it. We can't do 25 snowy hydro schemes. It's impossible. This is what keeps coming back to this thing.
Impossible.
It's absolutely impossible to do what they're talking about. Thanks for joining us, Alan.